friends. My name is Julie, and welcome back to my farm. And I hope you guys are ready for babies, because it looks like Bliss is about to deliver the first goat kids of 2026. Looks like Bliss is starting to have some long contractions, and we're getting a thick mucus trail, so that means a baby should be imminent. When I felt her belly, I could feel it pretty low getting in the chamber. So I've been feeling Bliss's ligaments every day and checking her udder, and I could tell a noticeable difference this morning. Her ligaments were a lot looser and her udder was a lot tighter. But I did not think we were going to be progressing this fast. She developed a mucus trail about an hour ago, and as you can see, she's expressing a lot of fluid now. So baby should be here soon. We've got this area that Jen is checking out all set up for her in the little greenhouse. Nice thick bed of straw down in there. That's where she'll bed down with these babies once they're born. What I mean by her ligaments are, there's two long ligaments that come down in a V from the point of her rump to the base of her tail. And those will be really tight and hard. People say they feel like little pencils running down. Within about 24 hours before they give birth, those go really loose. It's a sign that their pelvic bones are loosening up to make space for the baby. And then her udder, when you look at it from the side, if it's really protruding from her back legs like that, that means it's popped, as we say. And when I feel it, it feels really tight, like a full balloon. Those are really good signs that we're gonna have babies. She is licking up some of her amniotic fluid, which some does will eat all of their afterbirth. Some does don't. People say it's good if they do. I'm sure there's nutrition in there, especially in the placenta. It's also a good sign that she is ready to lick some babies. This will be Bliss's second freshening, or second time having kids. And I was not with her the first time. I've only owned Bliss about 6 months. And neither was her previous owner that I brought her from, because she got her after she had already kidded. I don't really have any history of how she did. I believe she came from a farm that bottle feeds their kids, so I don't think she has much experience being a mother, but at least she has a little experience giving birth. So she should know what's happening and what to expect. She's a little upset if we're not with her, but generally she's pretty calm about the whole thing, so things are looking good. I'm not planning on confining her to this little greenhouse or anywhere if I don't have to, especially while she's in labor. Once the babies are born, we may seclude them a little bit just so they can all rest. But while in labor, I really like my girls to be able to move around as much as possible. This is given really nice strong pushes with the contractions. That's what I like to see. If you saw our last video, you'll know that just yesterday we built this girl some kidding stalls up in our main goat barn because she seemed very unhappy with my choice to put her in this small greenhouse for kidding. But when I woke up this morning, she was already in labor. So I figured it's best not to move her at this point. Let's just make her as comfortable as possible. And I get to have my way after all and have her deliver her kids right here next to our house so I can keep a close eye on them. Now, Bliss is actually not due for 3 more days, but that's perfectly fine. That is well within what we consider her safe window. So for standard goats, average gestation is 155 days, but they can really kid within a 10-day window, plus or minus of that. Oh, and we're laying down to push. Let me check on her. Those are good pushes with the contraction. She definitely knows what she needs to do here. As long as labor is progressing well, I generally don't go in and check anything like position of baby. There are a dozen different ways that baby could be positioned, and obviously some are more beneficial to it coming out smoothly than others, but they are remarkably resilient in that regard. They can really come out in a variety of positions just fine on their own. Once the baby starts to actually present, I'll have a better idea of what we're dealing with and if I need to give any assistance. I think we were right about at that point. That looks like possibly a nose emerging. She doesn't seem to be in excessive pain or distress of any sort. Things are moving really fast, actually. So far, everything looks really good. Well, guys, just as I was explaining that I wouldn't intervene, I decided to take a feel, and what I felt was the hock, the back knee, essentially, of the kid, which is a horrible position. The leg was partially out, so I opted to just unfold it, basically, and pull the feet out, so the baby came out backwards. Once I got that foot out, she came out, well, the kid came out. I have not sexed it yet. Pretty quickly. It's tiny. Let's see. That is a little girl. So I'm gonna have to watch this hip a little bit because I had to unfold that leg. And then she started crying pretty quickly. Her lungs sound good, but she is definitely tiny, tiny. Last year we had Hope that was born about this tiny, and she's a healthy, vibrant young lady now, so. Mama's licking her so much, it's hard to see. Hard to see her face. There she is. Yeah, you're still a little dirty. I'll check you out once she gets you clean. With her being so small, I have a feeling we have another one in here. Usually you can feel, yeah. So I feel something hard right there in front of the udder. So that would indicate there's something bony in there, like another baby. I was really hoping she would just have one because she is a little bit underweight. Hey, you okay? Yeah? You okay? Yeah. I sent Daryl to get a few things, so I'll be filming on my own for a minute. That's why we missed the actual birth, guys, but it went quick. Yeah. Those are good cries. Mama's hogging you all to herself. There you are. Don't kick her. Don't kick her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got another one on the way. Hopefully this one's positioned better. So that looks like a hoof. Yeah, that feels like a hoof. So right away, that's better. And then my job is to make sure this baby stays safe because she's going to kick and stretch and maybe get up to get this one in position. Yep. We're definitely hoof first on this one, and it looks a lot bigger, which is not surprising with how small this one is. Yeah, it's two hooves in Superman position is what it feels like to me. So that's great. Contractions are pretty close together now, so she's working on it. She's doing a great job. Perfect job so far. Good girl, Bliss. I've got hoof, and then face. That's exactly what I want. And I can feel the little mouth moving. He's reacting to my finger. So, yeah, looking good. All right, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I'm just gonna let her work it out. It's a little bigger baby, and the fluid sacs haven't popped, so they're kind of in the way right now. Everything's trying to come out at once, but I think she's got it. We're just gonna let her do it. She's pushing like a champ.
We're good.
Nicely done, sir.
Almost like I've done this once or twice.
Bliss decided to stand up for a minute, so we figured it's a good opportunity to get this girl nursing. She was making the sucking mouth movements like she wanted to nurse. She has not really stood on her own yet, but it can be difficult in this thick straw, especially for these little ones to get their legs under them. Once she gets a little energy from that colostrum, she'll have a better time at it. Your mom's belly's in the way, it's hard to see you. Carol got her on there real quick this time. Yep, she's ready to eat for sure. Too high, girl. Good job. Contraction. Mom needs a minute. There's the nose. Making good progress, Mama. Come on, this is the hard part. Just gotta get that head and shoulders out. Yep. Doing so good. You're doing so good. Good job, Bliss. Good job, Bliss. I know it hurts. I'm sorry. Sorry, honey. You're almost there. Almost there, honey. Yeah. Looks like our sack is still intact. Oh, you're getting tired, honey. You okay? Almost there. Almost there. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. I really want to help, but she's doing so good. Really, that is a much bigger baby. Another hoof.
You popped it.
There it is. That's a back leg.
Uh-oh.
There's another leg right here. I got it, Mama. I got it. Okay. Okay. Push. Come on, push with me. You're okay. Take a breather. Take a breather. Yeah, good baby. Good baby. You ready? Yeah. Oh, another one right behind it.
Oh, wow. That one sack's broke too.
Yeah, I know. All right. You're fine. You're fine. Let's get you set up. Did you grab me another towel? Yeah, I got 2 legs and a face.
Alright.
Alright. Because the sack's broken and she's getting tired, I'm going to speed this one up a little bit. Okay. Okay.
3, Bliss. Overachiever.
I knew I felt another one low down. I didn't want to say it because I was hoping she would not have this many, but good job, Bliss. Good job. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Well, these ones are good size. Let's see. You are a boy. Pretty little boy.
Oh, yeah.
And you are a boy. Of course.
Of course.
Of Good boys. Yeah. Alright, her belly's loose now. And she's already dropping placenta. She's so tired.
She is.
I'm sorry,
I'm glad
honey.
you helped.
I'm sorry. You did so good. We're gonna get her some CMPK and some molasses water. In fact, Daryl, I'm gonna send you into the house to get those things for me.
Okay. Well, we just gave Bliss some molasses water and she's sucking it down, and I'm getting ready to draw up some CMPK.
I don't want to interrupt the licking too much, but because Bliss is underweight, I am concerned that she is at greater risk of going into ketosis, which is a metabolic disorder that their body can go into after they give birth. Her body is putting a ton of effort and resources into making milk. So it's just going to be like a fast drain of energy from her, and it can really make them go downhill fast. So the CMPK is just, it's mostly calcium, but it also has magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. So it's just a good nutritional boost. Yeah, she drank that pretty willingly, so that's good. So now that she's up, we need to watch for the placenta to come out intact, and we need to get all of these babies nursed and get a good belly full of colostrum into them. Good boy. Yeah. Oh, look at you. You're gonna be pretty. Yeah. I know, those legs aren't helping you right now.
I only stripped the one teat. You'll need to
Yeah,
strip
I
the
know.
other one.
She's gonna step on those other babies too. How you doing, tiny girl? Still very floppy, huh? Here we go. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. It's a full bottle. So Bliss isn't showing a whole lot of interest in actually taking care of her babies. I was optimistic since she really wanted to lick them, but she's moving away when they try to nurse. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up a bottle with her colostrum, and I'm gonna help them out.
Why do we want to do that early?
The earlier you get a kid acclimated to taking a bottle, the easier it's gonna be. If you wait till that baby's like 2 weeks old and falling behind, it's gonna be so much harder to convince them to drink out of a bottle. But if you do it within the first day or two, they take right to it. When they see you coming with a bottle, they'll know what to do. So this is little boy number 3. Well, baby number 3. And he seems the most hungry. He's up walking around. So, yeah, he's already sucked a little colostrum from her. This is a tiny little kitten nipple actually, which we found as pretty good as a starter. And he seems to be having a little trouble. We're gonna have to cut that nipple a little bit, I think.
Oh, he's getting it.
For some reason, pressure on top of the head helps. Yep. It's like they're underneath the mom's leg.
Moms also put pressure with their noses too.
Mm-hmm. That's a good suck. That's a good suck. Good boy. Good boy. Now you do have to be careful not to feed them too much at once. Understand a baby like this is going to take a few sips and then nap for 10-15 minutes. Get up, take a few more sips, take another nap. They're not going to eat huge meals. So they will be tempted, though, if you offer a big bottle, to down it. So it's up to you to kind of regulate for them. Yeah, so he's going to try and down that. I'm going to put him down for a minute and let that work its way down. Oh, yeah. So I can already feel that in his belly. So that's a good meal for him right now. See if we can get the other brother a better suck. He got some milk, but he's not fully sucking. Let's try the pressure trick. Yep. Well, that was better. Support your body a little better so you don't have to think about it. Oh, yeah. Getting mad.
Oh, there he goes.
That's better, Bubba.
I can see his little neck moving.
Yep. That's better, huh? Oh, somebody's bugging my leg for more. Yeah, just gotta trick your biology a little bit. That's a nipple. It's just not attached to your mama. It's pretty good, huh?
Milk mustache.
Yeah, I got a good milk mustache. Got a milk beard. Good girlies. This is awesome about being milked. Tell she's kicking her hips out for me. Her udder's tight. She'd rather I take it. Good girl. I find in the beginning to just milk what you need and feed it fresh is best if the doe is compliant. I could go ahead and just milk out all her colostrum and store it, but of course the enzymes and the antibodies are going to be most active, and it's going to be the proper temperature and taste that these babies want, so fresh is always best. Come on, tiny baby. You were nursing earlier. Why you guys all yell at me before you take it? Here she goes.
Yeah.
I have to be most careful with her because the amount of milk that they can take in one meal is really based on their body weight, and she weighs nothing, a couple ounces.
Oh, she's probably a pound.
Maybe a pound. We should really weigh them. There are some good bottle feeding charts that you can find online where you weigh the babies and measure out how much they get per feeding. And that's a really good way to start if you're unsure. We're pretty experienced at this point, so we can go on sort of just a regular schedule and feeling that the babies have enough in their belly to make sure that they're getting the proper amount. And then especially with these large breeds like Nubians, once they get to like 2-3 weeks old, those charts kind of go out the window. You just have to feed them as much as they can safely eat while keeping a healthy gut and pooping normal, because they grow so fast. Especially they have a lot of early bone growth. They have a really big skeletal structure, so they just need a lot of calories early on. Okay, kind of tapping out. That was a good ounce or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks good. Her belly looks full.
I like to use these actual human baby bottles for a couple reasons. They're nice food grade plastic. They last for a long time. They have nice, really soft nipples that are easy for the babies to grab. And they have a measurement right on them.
And finding replacement nipples are easy.
Yeah, and finding replacement nipples that fit is super easy once you find a good source for these. We just get these at Walmart. They come in a 3-pack, I think, with a bottle cleaner. They work great. Yeah, you emptied it. Oh, that's good. Get close up to that good mustache. Just a good gooey
Vocal.
face. Yeah. Sweet little boy. The only other thing we do right at birth for the babies is I dip their umbilical cords in some gentle iodine. And I just use the cap. This is just to prevent any bacteria from getting up into that cord, which is basically like an open wound, until it dries and scabs over. Alright, let's get you out of the way so mom doesn't step on you. Right here with brother.
Oh, he's gonna motor.
With their bellies full of warm milk, these babies are gonna settle in for a nice nap. Well, everyone except this guy. He's still figuring out his legs. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.